Hi friends, today we are going to complete day 2 of our How to Make Hot Cocoa writing. The first thing you need to do is click on the picture of the room to the left. First, you will need to watch the video on the board. That will be the video showing you how to complete the writing. After that, you may explore the other links in the room if you would like. When you are done exploring in the classroom, you may press the small X in the corner to bring you back to the directions page. Once you have read the directions, you may press the green Add Response button. Activity loads, you will see that the first page says click here to view your planning page. You will be able to click on these words and the link to open up your planning page from yesterday's writing. Once you click the link, you will see that it'll appear as a separate tab at the top of your screen. You will know it is your writing from yesterday because it will be called Hot Cocoa Writing Day 1. Today you will need both your writing for today and your writing for yesterday open, so you will see two seesaw tabs at the top of your screen. In order to see your writing from yesterday, you need to scroll down and click on your name. Then you will be able to use the arrows to go back and forth between the steps that you wrote. Let's get started on today's activity. Page 2 is the first page of the actual assignment. You will notice there's a long brown box on the left-hand side. That is the spine of the book. The spine of the book is the part that holds all of the pages together. So each page that you write today will be a page from a book. You will also notice the words step something. So this page is step 1. Each page that we complete will be a different step in our writing. You will also see a small box. The small box is where we will make our picture for that step. The large box is where we will write the sentence or the step. You will also notice pictures on the side that we will be able to use to help us create our picture. So let's get started. First, we need to write step 1. Now, I might not remember what exactly I wrote for step 1, so that's where I'm going to click on the seesaw tab at the top and go to my writing from yesterday. When I look back, I see that for step 1, I wrote gather the materials to make cocoa. Now, I know that's not a good complete sentence. So today I'm going to turn that thought into a complete sentence. I'm going to click on the T to complete my writing today. When I'm writing a how-to writing, I want to be using transition words. Words like first, in the beginning, next, then, finally, last. So I need to think of a word that I want to use to start my writing. I'm thinking first will be a great word. Let's look at what I've written for step 1. First, you will need to gather a coffee mug, warm water, hot cocoa mix, marshmallows, and a peppermint candy cane and a spoon. Now, Miss Worth listed off all of the things that my reader will need to get in order to make the hot cocoa. Because remember, somebody reading this book might have never made hot cocoa before. So we need to make sure that we are using descriptive words to tell our reader exactly what they need to do. Now that my writing's complete, I'm going to go ahead and use the pictures on the side to help create a new picture. So this first step is talking about gathering supplies. So that means I'm going to move over exactly everything they are going to need to make the cocoa. Coffee mug, some water, a spoon. I said they will need a hot cocoa mix, marshmallows, and lastly, a candy cane. So now I've completed step 1 of my writing. Let's move on to step 2. For step 2 of my writing, I said that the reader needs to put water in cup. Now I know again, not a complete sentence. So today I'm going to turn that into a complete sentence. Let's look at what Miss Worth came up with. After that, there's that transition word. After that, and I'm going to tell my reader what they need to do. You need to fill the coffee mug with water. I have a capital letter and punctuation at the end, so that means it's a complete sentence. So now for step 2, you might notice that there's a large coffee mug that you can't move. And that's because from here on out, every step you're going to need your coffee mug. So Miss Worth has already put it there for you. So I need to fill the coffee mug with water, so I'm going to need my water. If I put my picture like this, it doesn't really look like the water's being put or poured into the coffee mug. So I'm going to turn this picture. In order to turn the picture, I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to click and hold on the arrow button. And with my other hand, I'm going to move in a circle so that I can make it look like it is pouring. And then I can put it close to my coffee mug to make it look like it's pouring inside. Perfect. Let's move on to step 3. For step 3, it says warm the water. Now I know that is not a complete sentence, nor is it very descriptive. I'm not telling my reader how they need to warm the water, so I definitely need to add some descriptive words to that sentence. Here's what I said. Next, you will need to place the coffee mug into the microwave to warm the water. Now, that's a great sentence, but if I'm thinking of somebody that has never made hot cocoa, they might just put the coffee mug in the microwave and leave it thinking it will warm by itself. They might not need to know we need to set the timer. So I'm going to add a sentence telling them that detail. You will set the microwave at 2 minutes. That's telling my reader you need to type in 2 minutes, and then when the microwave buzzes or dings, that means that the water is warm. And so for this picture, Miss Worth showed her coffee mug with her water again, because we don't have a picture of a microwave, unfortunately. I'm going to keep working, and I will show you the rest of my writing when I'm finished. My writing, and I want to show you just a few things that might help you when you're completing yours today. So step 4, I said, now you will pour the hot cocoa mix into the coffee mug and stir it with a spoon. Again, a great sentence, but how is the reader going to know when they can stop stirring? We don't want them stirring forever. So Miss Worth added a second sentence that said, you will know you have stirred enough when all the hot cocoa powder has dissolved. So that's telling my reader once all of that cocoa mix has dissolved and we can't see it anymore, you can stop mixing. So Miss Worth brought over her cocoa mix and she turned it to look like it is pouring in the cup. And she brought over her spoon and put it so it looks like it's in the coffee mug. For step 5, I needed to write about adding the marshmallows. So my sentence says, then you will grab 3 to 5 marshmallows and place them in the coffee mug. The reason Miss Worth used the numbers 3 to 5 is because my reader might think they just take the whole bag of marshmallows and dump it in there. And we know that that would make a huge mess. So I'm telling my reader exactly how many marshmallows they need. They need about 3 to 5. Now, when it comes to Miss Worth placing her marshmallows, you probably remember that the picture was very big. So when I moved my marshmallows over, they looked a little too big for my coffee cup. So I made them a little bit smaller by clicking and dragging in the corner. And I also had to move them so that they would stay in front of the coffee cup. This is what would happen. Look, here we go. Oh no, I lost my marshmallows. I don't want them to go behind my coffee mug because then nobody's going to see the picture. So in order to fix that, we need to take one extra step. We need to click on the 3 dots for our marshmallows, and I'm going to move them so you can see this even better. And we need to click on the word order. Then we need to click on the words bring to front. That means they will come in front of the coffee mug. So now that I've done that, when I drag them to my coffee cup, they will stay in front of it. So now I can put them on top to make it look like they're sitting on top of my coffee. Now, Miss Worth wants to make another bunch of marshmallows. So in order to do that, I'm going to click the three dots. I'm going to click duplicate. That means to make another. And now I have two groups of marshmallows. For step 6, I said to finish making the cocoa, you will need to unwrap one peppermint candy cane and place it in your mug. Again, I used a descriptive word, one, to tell my reader exactly how many they need. And my last step is lastly, enjoy your hot cocoa. And Miss Worth added her candy cane and marshmallows back to her coffee mug because her hot cocoa is complete. Now, if you have extra steps when you are finished today, just leave them blank if you do not need them. It is okay. But remember, today we need to be using descriptive words, capital letters, and punctuation for our sentences. I hope you have fun completing your How to Make Hot Cocoa writing.